Yay, the kids are finally asleep.
So do you feel like...
Playing a game?
I've got a feeling a boss fight's coming up.
Ooh, I just got wrecked.
Headshot, baby.
Ooh, it's your turn to get the baby.
So are you up to the challenge?
Run, 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 run.
And we're dead.
That's when I realized I have no idea what I'm doing.
GG. Welcome back to another episode of the Gamer Parents Podcast. My name is Kevin, and I'm joined by my wonderful wife, Joanne.
Hello.
If you're new here, Joanne and I are a married couple. We have 2 kids, ages 4 and 2, and we are parents who game and gamers who parent.
Yep. This is episode 66.
That's right. So with that, let's just jump into it and talk about how our weeks have been. So Joanne, I will kick it off to you to start. What do you want to talk about?
Well, for starters, let's see. This weekend, we've been hanging out at your parents' for some barbecue and pool fun. Yeah, it's the weather for pool time.
Pool season has officially started here in Texas.
It's summer, y'all.
It's finally hot again.
Yeah, it's not really summer yet. I'm kidding. But the temperature is kind of like summer. And we have your uncle visiting, so that's why we've been like hanging out there 3 days.
Yep, so spending the weekends, spending time with family.
Quality time. And you got a bit tan.
I
or
did.
burn.
I got a little bit sunburned, but that's okay.
It's okay. You look good. We didn't get to watch as much Naruto this week, though. We're in season 6 right now.
Yeah, I feel like we got through all of the good stuff of the, I don't know, I guess the original shows.
Like the main story, right?
Yeah, it seems like we've just been like in filler for a while.
Yep.
Which I think it's probably going to be that way for a bit. So yeah, we slowed down
Yep.
a lot, but I kind of feel like we just need to like maybe skip some or just push ahead to get through it all.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been tempted to like skip through some, but
Yeah, I don't want to do it just like blindly. I was wondering, there's probably something out there as far as which episodes are filler and, you know, which ones it's easy to skip and not miss like main story pieces.
but it's like we're in too deep. I'll feel like so incomplete if I don't like watch them all. It's like that OCD-ness in me, you know?
Yeah, even some of the filler is good and then some of the filler is like just not good. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hit and miss, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then what else did we do this week? So we finally got my computer looked at by an IT professional.
Who is also my cousin.
Yes, thank you, Chris. Anyways, let's start with the good news. The hard drive was okay. Bad news next. It's the RAM. So that's a bummer. It might take at least a few weeks or maybe a couple months until we decide what to do or get a new one and, you know, figure all that out. And until then, this is the announcement. We will not be streaming as much. I wouldn't say we'll stop or something, but definitely not this week, right?
Yeah, I think we'll probably put the streams on hold just for now since we're down a computer.
Yeah.
And we haven't had the time to figure out how we're going to replace that one. But yeah, so streams postponed.
Unless there's a surprise one, which is only on one computer, right?
Yep.
But if there's one,
We'll let you guys know when we get back to streaming.
definitely. So what about you, Kevin? Anything new?
Yeah, sure. So there's actually some big stuff that's been happening the last couple of weeks, which I can talk about now. And that is that this last Friday was actually my last day at the company that I was working at. So I gave my notice a couple weeks ago. Last week was my last week there. And it was a really busy week of trying to get everything settled for kind of a handoff from me to the guy who would be taking things over, and a lot of training, actually a few different people on different things that I know about the business and making sure that everything would be good without me. So, and it's also, I've been at that company for almost 5 years, so worked closely with a lot of people both far and wide here in Texas at our office, as well as in a few other offices, internal people, external people. And I tried to do the right thing of like at least kind of touching base with at least most people that I work closely with, really to let them know. And a lot of people were sad to see me go, obviously. I was sad to go.
Yeah, a lot of farewell lunches.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I pretty much went out to lunch like 4 out of 5 days that week.
That's good.
I was in the office every day, which is not a typical week, but made sense with it being my last week.
Yeah, to make the transition as smooth as possible.
Yes, so now it was hard to leave a place that I really enjoyed working at, which I did, but to talk about why I left, I had accepted a position with another company, and it's actually a completely remote position. So a lot of benefits to that. Quality of life, work-life balance, and all of that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but without going into like all of the details of the job that I took, essentially it kind of has all of the things that I want.
Yeah.
Which made it difficult to turn down.
Exactly.
Even though I'm leaving a place that I really enjoyed being at. I kind of just see that this is just the next step of kind of where I kind of saw myself in my career. So definitely looking forward to the new challenge, the new workplace, and everything else that lies ahead.
Yes, ditto. So we're excited. I mean, I have to say congratulations, Kevin, on your new job. So as a family, we have all been excited about his new job. So we surprised him with a card that has like a QR code or barcode in it. It'll take you to a video. You know, it's like essentially a card/video card. And me and my mother-in-law, we put together wishes from the kids, our 4-year-old and 2-year-old, saying, congratulations, Daddy. You know, you did a great job. And it's so cute. They even had like shirts that says, I love you, Daddy, and which we'll probably reuse on Father's Day.
Yes, please. I love those.
And yeah, we had a surprise. We got balloons and a cake.
An ice cream cake.
Oh, yes, an ice cream
Which
cake.
is my favorite, by the way.
Yes. Oreo ice cream cake.
Ooh, yes.
He did not expect it. I
didn't expect it at all.
Yeah. I just told him like, hey, let's go over to your parents to share the news. And then suddenly it's like, surprise.
Yeah, and the video, especially the parts with the kids and their parts in that was super cute. Definitely not expected, but very much appreciated that my family would congratulate me in that way. And I was not expecting that just for like a new job, but it is a really cool and important thing. And it definitely made me feel loved.
Yes, we love you. And the cute part was like, I've been trying to like, you know, prepare our kids to say the exact thing. So I'm like, all right, say you did a great job. And then our son would be like, I did a great job. And I'm like, no, it's congratulations, you did a great job. Then he goes, congratulations, I did a great job. So that was the bloopers that you saw, Kevin.
Yeah. Then you say something like, you got a great job. And then he was like, I got a great job.
Yeah, he said something like that. Whatever I told him to say you, to wish you, he thinks that I'm asking him to say I. It was funny. But we're all happy for you and for the fact that you no longer have to commute 1.5 hours to and then back again another 1.5 hours from work. It's like 3 hours a day. So yeah, we're excited to spend at least more of that time with you. And anything else in life?
I think that is pretty much it in life. I know I guess I didn't explain it. So this Monday, it would be my first day on the new job. And don't really know what life will be like.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some busyness that comes with changing jobs, getting everything set up, making sure everything is smooth running.
Yeah.
So I don't really know exactly what's to come yet. It probably until more of this into this next week. But yeah, now let's talk about the good stuff, I guess, right? Let's hop over to gaming.
Okay, so because of all your busyness, we didn't get to game as often last week.
I went to sleep early, woke up early, every day. Did not have much time to watch shows with you. Didn't really have much time to game a whole lot. So couldn't be too long of an update.
Yeah, I played only once Mortuary Assistant again. I have this.
You didn't get enough of it the first time?
Yeah, I did not get enough of it the first time. In fact, I've been watching other people stream Mortuary Assistant when I'm not playing it, just because I miss it.
I can't say I get that.
But it was nice to get a different ending this time. Well, I did it on purpose because we have such a great ending the first time, right? So there are 5 different endings, and I really wanted to get the achievement of having unlocked all 5 endings. So I did it differently. I didn't follow the rules while I played it, and I got a different ending where I got possessed. And I like it. I mean, I like that ending too. So not that I like being possessed, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to figuring out the other 3 endings. So it's my first time to get possessed in Mortuary Assistant.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
And
Any
then,
other gaming from you this week?
Of course, mobile games are my go-to. So the same 2 games I've been playing, except for Marvel Snap. I finally finished the recruit season, so now I'm playing rank as well, just like you. Although I'm still like rank 14. And so you say this season update?
So we're at the earlier end of a season. I forget exactly when it started. I don't think I talked about it on last week's recording. But there is the latest season is all about Nebula, and I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy type rewards in the season pass. And if you buy the season pass, you also get the Nebula card, which is new to the game, which also works well with a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy cards, because Nebula's effect is if your opponent doesn't play a card there, then she gets stronger. So you're kind of like baiting your opponents to play cards there, and then you throw down like other Guardians of the Galaxy cards, like Gamora. And then, they get a big buff if your opponent also put a card there. So
Can win either way, huh?
yeah, basically you win or you win. Like and there's other cards you can put, like Spider-Man or Professor X to like
lock it down.
Basically lock it down so that they can't play cards there, and then Nebula gets stronger also.
Yeah, you see, this is the thing that I don't quite like about it, is that whole strategy thing. So sometimes I'll just like hand the phone to Kevin, can you please make me a deck? And then I'll play it with the cards I have. I like to be provided with the strategy. That's how a CEO works. Joking, a CEO.
But there's also strategy in how you play the cards and not just building your decks.
True.
But I do really enjoy playing it on your phone because it's like a super low rank and I can just like wipe the floor with everybody.
Ooh.
Because which is not fair, first of all, because I've been playing this for a super long time. And it's probably putting me up against bots, but
no,
still.
Those are real people.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Well, either way, they're beginners.
Yeah, but I lost like 5 times in a row when I played against them, like in the beginning, because I was still using the basic recruit deck.
Yeah, there's cards kind of get better and better as you gradually go up the different series and unlock more of them. So you kind of always have to be updating your decks with replacing them with better cards.
And I hate it when people snap and I think I got it and I refuse to retreat. So I lost like 4 to 8 cubes sometimes.
That's okay. You just gotta earn them back.
But that's about it for my gaming. Did you play anything?
Marvel Snap with you, which I would say I'm enjoying this season a lot more than the last one. I do really like the Nebula card a lot more than last season's, which was Hitmonkey. I tried really hard to make a Hitmonkey deck that would work, but it just didn't really seem that strong to me. And like Nebula just seems to combo with a lot better cards, so I'm liking it a lot more. I'm still playing that deck, and I basically have since the first night of the season, and I'm still enjoying it. But that's it about Marvel Snap. While you played Mortuary Assistant, I opted out of joining you on that one this go around. But instead, while you were doing that, I was playing Returnal.
True.
Which I hadn't played in probably like a week or two.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to play it much this week. It was just the one time. And
The one time we both game.
yeah, exactly. And I made it to that third boss again, which I had made it to a few times before. And I didn't really get any further on that boss than I did the times before. If anything, I actually didn't even get as far. And I feel like I didn't really make any progress the last time I played. Like, I made it to the same boss, like, still died at roughly the same part. I didn't feel like I was stronger or anything like by the time I got there. So I don't know. Maybe I need to look up some more like tips and tricks on like how to beat that game, because I could probably use a little bit of help at this point, it seems like.
You're not giving up yet, are you?
No, I'm not giving up, but I do want to look for some help probably. And maybe there's probably something I'm missing, or like a certain thing I should be going for, or like a certain weapon I should be taking into that fight. Because I keep going in with the same one and it's like not really working. So I think I need to like try a couple of other things out. It just takes so long like to get there. Like experimenting with things, like if it doesn't work, and it's kind of like a big waste of time. So
True.
I need to look up like a guide or something. I think I'm at that point.
Gotcha.
But that's it for gaming.
Yep.
I guess we can move on from our weekly updates and we can jump into new game releases this week.
Sure. Let's go.
Alrighty. We have Age of Wonders 4 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. We have Redfall on Xbox Series X and S and PC. Grindstone on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4. Super Dungeon Maker on Switch and PC. Ravenlock on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and PC. The Dark Pictures anthology Man of Medan on Switch. Hogwarts Legacy, PS4 and Xbox One. And finally, Darkest Dungeon 2 on PC.
Okay, that's average. Not
a whole lot of games.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
Redfall was one that has been on some people's radar, which seems like a first-person survival shooter, open world with a lot of vampires.
Cool.
Which looks okay. It doesn't look that fun compared to games that are like that. I feel like there's a lot of games like that, like minus the vampires.
What was the one that we played in DreamHack? A vampire...
Blood Hunt or something? That was kind of different because that was a battle royale.
Oh, that's true.
But this one, I don't know. It I didn't really get to see too much of it. I did see that there were a lot of negative reviews so far. It is on Game Pass, so technically we could try it at no additional cost. Well, only one of us at a time though, because we only have one working computer, which is a bummer.
I need to shop for more.
Yeah.
All right, but new games on Game Pass.
Sure, go for it.
Redfall, which is day one release on Xbox Series X and S, on PC and on cloud. Ravenlock, also a day one release on console, PC, and cloud. And Weird West Definitive Edition on Xbox Series X and S.
Very nice.
But that's about it for new game releases last week.
So let's run through where people can find us. Typically, we would be streaming on Twitch, but those are postponed. But you can still find the channel at twitch.tv/gamerparentspod if you want to go throw us a follow for when we do get back over there. Also, you could find us over on YouTube. The YouTube channel is Gamer Parents Podcast. Or over on Twitter at twitter.com/gamerparentspod.
Or on Instagram at gamer_parents_podcast. If you could give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, whatever it is or wherever it is, we would highly appreciate all of that.
The best place to come and hang out with us would definitely be the Discord channel, where we are talking on a daily basis about random different topics in life and gaming and music and food and kids and all kinds of stuff. So if that interests you, the link for that is in the episode description. We are also sometimes in the voice chat hanging out with people. Not so much lately because...
Of the down computer.
Yes, exactly. But at some point we'd like to get there. So if you want to come and join the Discord channel, we would highly encourage you to do that. But that's all that we have for episode 66.
We will catch you on the next one.
Adios.